OG Big T here on a rainy New Year's Day, Santa Clarita, CA, SoCal. You guys are familiar with the Chinese bike, correct? And you guys are familiar with the Tomos, right? That was before the Chinese bike and all the other mopeds that were before it. But here's a new acquisition I got on New Year's Eve. Dun dun dun. This is a CZ, right? Made in the old, formerly Czech Republic, CZ175, a 1974 CZ175, also known, I believe, as a model 477. I got it non-running. Dude delivered it here came down from Bakersfield, and I am going to have a good time with this bike. Right off the top, headlight. You say headlight's not a big deal. The thing I'm thinking about, though, is that some of these bikes, the key is embedded in the headlight, the key itself is a long, weird key, and it forms a circuit. So anyway, I'm going to have to bypass that. Here's some little electrical wiring. Here's the regulator. Here's the oil tank. This thing is interesting because this is a shift lever. It's a 4-speed, 1 down, 4 up, 1 down, 3 up, excuse me. But then also, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Hold on. Also on the shift lever, it's hard to do it with one hand. There you go. It rotates back. It's the kicker. Isn't that interesting? And then it flops back in place, and you hear it snap back in place, and now it's a shifter. That's interesting. And I'm like, oh, what are these lines for? It's like, well, that's because it's an oil pump. This is a throttle cable, and the throttle cable goes in here, and I'm sure as you twist the grip, it also twists the pump, which then goes back to the carburetor. It's the original carburetor. It's missing a boot over here. Interesting thing too, most bikes that have a speedometer, and this one has 2869, if you can believe that, most of them hook up to the front wheel. No, this one goes into the crankcase. This one, the bike, the engine revolutions are what determines the speed, not the front wheel, which is interesting. Bent lever, funky throttle, missing side cover, and the coil hanging out there in the breeze. So I got some work to do to it, but this is going to be a long-term project bike, and I'm not going to be trying to get it started right away and kick it over a bunch of times when I don't know what the cylinder's like. The dude kicked it over a few times, not to get it to run or to get it to spark, but just to show that it wasn't seized up. But I want to make sure I'm being nice to it because there's maybe no oil down the cylinder for lubrication. And I will show you the other side, but I'm running out of time, and this is going to be a short, but I'm going to try and put together some decent videos. OG Big T over and out. Peace.